Welcome back to the Who Hurt You Bro podcast. It's Jay, my co-host.
Yo, my name is Mel.
Alright, and going from obviously my man's Wavy over there. Go ahead.
Yo, what's good, man? They keep hitting me back like, yo, we need you, we need your energy. I'm like, all right, I'll do this one more time or whatever. But I'm in a spot, you know what I mean? Don't make it hot.
Finally got a growl out of this thing, bro.
That's right. You keep waiting with them shit. Go ahead, love. It's on you.
This is Tiffany. I don't got no long intro. It's just me.
Hey guys, it's your girl, Nat from Toxic Talks Tuesday. I'm back. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, what's up? I'm Steph. First time here, so
Same.
I'm like
Same.
Steph.
Mm-hmm.
First time here.
First time here, and I made it. So
Ashley. First time here like
You gotta
Steph.
take your gum out.
Oh, damb.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all.
Spit that gum out.
Please don't.
When you on blast.
What if I just swallowed the...
No, please don't do that.
And we went viral already.
First question.
I can't you now. Hold on.
Church was
with a
expensive.
little baby.
Double it. I Ash
All
here.
right, so let's start it off. Go ahead, Mel. You got the phone in your hand. Guys, start with the topics, baby.
Hold on, let her introduce herself.
I said I'm Ash here, first time here.
Yeah.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Talk about your, come on, you got the Instagram promoter, yo.
Come on.
That's
What you do?
Food vlog of the Broke the Yoka. Follow us. We
That's
out here.
amazing.
She lit, for real.
That's your song.
That's fire.
I do every other video.
Oh, recipes? No, baby. I be outside these restaurants.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no recipes.
She put you on to the spots.
But I can tell you some good recipes that I be seeing on Instagram.
Let me forward you those real quick.
No, because I saved them.
My fat ass just got so hyped. I follow like 1,700 people, and of that amount, like I swear, like 1,000 is just food. pages. So I love it, and I be saving it like I'm actually gonna do it, but that's a lie.
I don't do that on the food page. Like I'll follow the creative people, the cooking people, the restaurants, but that's it. If you're not making no type of food on the food page or giving adventure, I'm not following you.
It smells suspect, like a Jolly Rancher.
So I give you something and it's suspect? That's fucking crazy. I'm sitting right next to you. This is how we talk about me. That's nuts.
All right, so let's get it started. So since today is National Sachik Day, right?
Shout out to Sachi.
That's why we here. We didn't make the we didn't make the lovers cut.
You didn't even ask me if I made
We made
it.
the savage cut. Okay.
How was your Valentine's Day?
I spent mine, with some friends.
What that mean?
I spent mine with some friends.
What type of friends, though?
Just regular friends, like
Platonic.
I had regular friends back in the day.
Yeah.
Like doing what?
We drank, we ate, we played Uno, we chilled.
It's like a game night type vibes.
Kind of vibe.
Did you have the draw, too? If you know what I mean.
I did have to draw
That's
too.
crazy.
Oh, wow.
I don't think she know what you mean.
I did. Nigga said, you know what I mean. What does mean? What kind of sexual Uno shit I got going on?
We never put, oh,
Sexual Uno is crazy.
you got that, though.
How the fuck would that work, though? Me like
I'm
draw
gonna
four.
say,
You know what that
What do
is.
you draw two of? What do you draw two of?
Right, exactly.
Off pod, I tell you.
What? Damn.
No. I don't, I'm a Christian.
Sexual Uno, sexual like twist I can understand. Like sexual Uno, that get crazy. Like,
Man, you too.
What about the rest of y'all? How was your Valentine's Day?
Yeah, mine was good. I spent it the same way, friends, just movie, a little bit of wine.
What kind of friends?
Y'all need to know that, huh?
Friends with a S or R with a D at the end?
What do you mean? Like plural friends? That's what you're talking about? You mean?
What the fuck grammar you on?
and at the end, what the hell?
You funny.
Did not spell that right. But yeah, no, just chillville. Like
So
vibe.
Netflix and wine. What did y'all watch?
What did we watch?
Wait, so did you have a Valentine though?
Yeah. I had a Valentine.
Oh, you said a friend though.
So what you?
Yeah, but it's like, it wasn't that type of night because I have my kid, so I have a little boy.
I thought you were going to say, because I have a period.
No. No, I have my son, so yeah. He's 9.
He old enough to know to go in his room and...
Oh my God. Go there. I'm going to be busy. You're so savage.
At some point,
Seriously though.
I mean, yeah, but most of the night, that's what we did. We just hung out. Chill.
Most of the
just
night.
you.
And
So there was a
That's crazy.
Right.
What's up, Nat? How you spent your Valentine's
Oh my
Day?
God.
Why I skipped over him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't worry about me. I'm not important.
All right, bro. I'm sorry.
Let's make you important today.
I'm sorry, Jay.
What did you do for
How was your Valentine's Day?
They don't love you.
He don't remember.
That's exactly what happened that night. No one loved me. Nigga, I was by myself. I was at home. I chilled, you know what I'm saying? I gave my daughter some stuff because that's what you're supposed to do as a dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what did she get? How was her Valentine?
My oldest daughter, she old enough now, so she got her own things going on. My youngest daughter's the one that I spoiled because she was home.
Okay. See, I think like at some point these holidays is more like for the kids than it is like
No, that's an over fact.
for sure.
Now you gotta set the tone so they know what's up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, agreed.
And then my boys I didn't do anything for because you know what I'm saying? Fuck nah. My boys I did the same thing. They just got a bunch of little like candies and shit like that.
Oh, that's
You
cute.
know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
great.
men need to feel loved.
I know, that's right.
Funny,
I agree,
my son for the Valentine's, he had like 4 of his friends from his school, and he asked me to make Valentine's like candy baskets for all of them.
Oh, that's tough. That's what you do. You be making
Yeah,
shit?
so like I was busy literally.
You know what's funny? I was talking with one of my mans and like if I had a daughter, I would do that. But a son, I don't think I want to give my son
So I have
like
a-
chocolate and stuff like that.
So I have a son and I had a daughter, so I bring them chocolates. But my son, what I did was I bought him a gift to give to his Valentine.
Oh,
that's
how old is he?
nice.
He's 11.
Okay.
See, my son doesn't care about girls like right now. He's more like into
Lucky you. How
soccer,
old is he?
basketball.
Games and shit like-
He's like,
stuff
those
like
are
that.
my friends. So he just like picks out a bunch of like knickknacks and like
That's what's up.
like anime stuff for them, and that's about it.
That's cute.
That's about it.
That's heat.
Right.
Next.
Oh, me? Oh, man. No.
She said I
my
was with her.
Valentine Day was very... I just went to work. It's very chill.
Okay.
I fuck with that. That's how our Valentine's Day went.
Everybody went to work.
Everybody worked. That was it.
Yeah.
I canceled Toxic Talks Tuesday so that everybody could go do their thing.
That's cute.
Oh, you
I call
did?
bullshit. I almost
why
guarantee you
you-
had something going on. That's why you wasn't on.
a good time
Maybe
to
she
do it
just
though.
love so much that
That's
she wanted
right.
people to love love.
I call bullshit.
love.
That's cute.
I
That's
love
it.
love.
What
Did y'all scroll on Instagram and watch everybody else be in love?
No.
I avoided that.
I definitely
Okay.
avoided that.
shit is
I,
fake love,
I didn't
though.
want
I
to
was
see
too
it
busy.
either.
Wait.
You didn't know.
I just chilled.
What did you do last night?
About what?
Like, I saw how you was maneuvering out of it. That's like on some me shit. What did you do last night?
And you
I just chill.
children do what?
I don't really celebrate that. You feel
Celebrate
me?
what?
Love?
The V-Day.
The B-Day. Why?
V-Day.
That's, I feel like it's, it's like...
Not
you
even for
already know
like your
what to
mom
expect.
or your like family, sisters.
Nah, my people's just not here. My mom's not here. My sisters live, They old enough. They supposed to treat me to Valentine's
I mean, you can
Day.
order online, edible arrangements.
When was the last time you started to do the edible arrangement?
Would you like to do that for me?
I did arrangement in December.
Huh? Say it again?
I said I actually did something to do the edible arrangement in December.
Yeah.
So you had a Valentine, right?
Yeah.
Did he get you anything?
Yes.
Where you got
Did you get him anything?
No.
See?
Why, Glenn?
Right, but
You
here's
know
the
you
thing.
go online, right?
Here's the
Don't-
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In my defense, I wasn't expecting anything, and I didn't ask for
No,
anything.
that's
Why
not
would
an
you not?
excuse.
Why would you what?
Because it was fairly new. When you just meet somebody, literally, it's
All
like,
right, but it's new though. A person gonna
Wait,
try to
wait, hold on,
impress you
wait.
no matter
it's
what.
like fairly new.
Yeah, but you
That
gave
was
us
at,
something at night. That was
your
fairly
house
new
or
too?
at his house?
Huh?
That was at your house or
My
his
house.
So you invited him over.
Yeah.
You expected him to come empty-handed?
Yeah, it didn't matter to me because it was like really last minute. It was a last minute thing. We weren't even supposed to see each other. That was the thing. It was more like, hey, do you want to hang out? I was like, all right.
She gave him something at the end of the night.
I'm like, all right. I didn't come empty handed, but
Nah.
So pussy a Valentine thing gift?
no.
If it's fairly new,
That's
yeah.
one of the
If it's
questions.
fairly new, I'll take it.
Hold on.
Like,
But
it's
if it's
like,
old, you
and
won't
like,
take it.
Huh?
If it's old, you won't take it.
No, I would take it, but it's like, damn.
that's not
So
the
if
case.
I've been with you
That's
for
what I
3 to
got
5
yesterday.
years, you telling me that this old cat can't make you purr? Like what?
That's not a
saying,
gift,
like-
though. That's not a gift.
Hold on.
Bring a
hold on.
friend.
Would it be acceptable if old boy walked into your house on Valentine's Day, just got a box right here, you open it, it's just his meat?
But that's-
Honestly-
is that okay? Is that a gift? Is that a gift?
No.
If Daddy came through with a
No.
box
First
and
of
that thing
all-
opened up and that
And
thing
it
came
was
out that
real
box,
sparkly.
I'll eat that thing out that box.
Crazy.
What y'all talking about?
No.
With like little confetti,
If I open the box and
You
it's
come in with a dick in a box like as a gift.
Like I love that.
I'm saying that
Put a little top
All
hat.
right.
Put a
I
little
feel like
top hat.
this question was asked, but what do y'all want for days like
Right.
So here's the
As
thing.
a guy.
I want a gift.
I give an
Like
answer.
what?
Like
Cologne?
whatever I want
My
at
mom
that
bought me
time.
cologne.
Whatever I want at that
that's
time.
nice.
Do you want her to take you on a date? Like
Nah, I
Like,
don't
do you
want
wanna
to.
take you to dinner?
I'll take any effort. other than just pussy. I get that already. I
don't
got
want
that
that.
already. That's cool. Like
I don't want
But
that.
I get it. And like if you guys had plans and like you knew each other for a long time, like 4 or 5 months, like literally it's fairly new. Like it was.
But I will say that if a girl truly like you, she's gonna get you more than pussy. So if a girl
That's
only
a fact.
offers you pussy,
Yes.
she does not like you.
I agree.
Take that into consideration, fellas.
That's true.
All right,
She
thank
does
you
not
for that.
respect
Thank
you.
Love
All right,
yourself.
now
Love
I know.
yourself. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love
Like
yourself.
it goes
Please.
both ways.
I don't care about none of that. I want like a gift.
Yeah.
Something that's like a surprise.
Correct.
I don't care about. I ain't had sex last night. I patty cake with my penis last night.
Oh my God.
Please. Ain't nobody patty cake with their penis.
That looks painful.
What type of guys you mess with?
It's more like arm
Patty cake with
wrestling.
your penis.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like that.
I mean, his
I
dick
don't
on his dick.
family.
Actually, that's what he does anyway, right?
Isn't patty cake with slapping though? Wouldn't that be painful?
Hey, some people like certain things. Some people like other things.
Look,
Whatever
you-
way you
y'all got-
choose, whatever way you
I don't have one, so I don't know. That's what I'm
Females, y'all got different toys, right?
Uh-huh.
Us guys, we don't really have stuff. We just got the jerk. So I do different.
Y'all got stuff?
Different
Yeah,
tricks.
you guys
Y'all got that.
There's so many
I
things
don't
that guys
know.
got.
As
As
a-
a,
banana
as a
clip.
man to buy a sex toy is kind of crazy.
No, it's not.
Where's my sex toy at?
The same place in our sex drawer. That's where that shit is.
In your son
Under the
drawer?
pillow,
I'm
no.
saying my shit is
Wait a
in
second.
the
Y'all legit. Like men literally hide relationships, and you can't hide sex toys.
Nah, she
That's
crazy.
funny. That's funny.
Like what? Wait a second. Hold
In the
on.
car. Under the
I'm putting
seat.
my toys in
Shit
the
on
least
Dusty Rock.
expected place that people are looking at. So like I'm not gonna put it in a nightstand because I feel like if I go to the bathroom, go in the
true.
shower, people are automatically
So
gonna go
look,
through my
that's-
nightstand.
I think so.
I think so. So I'm gonna put it in a place where people are not gonna. I don't want you to touch my toys
Like your
unless I
suitcase.
want you
Keep it in
to
a
touch my
shoebox.
toys.
Let me ask you that question. So if you meet a guy,
Keep yours up.
you go to his apartment, you just go to his cabinet or some shit to get something. You use a fucking blow up doll for. Like you gonna feel like you gonna
That's OD.
like you gonna judge him.
The
Why is it
blow,
OD?
the
So
blow
you
doll
know,
is a
see,
stretch.
you gonna judge him.
I think so.
That's not a stretch.
But why would
Why
you
not?
have a
But-
blow up doll in a cabinet?
Anybody?
Like
Put a cereal and
You have a whole closet. Put that shit in the back of your closet.
Why is
and
it
then-
still blown up? Why isn't it deflated?
Because not everyone got on the press to blow these niggas up all the time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, listen, a balloon blow up is like $10. If you got bad lungs, just say that. Like,
She's stupid. Let me ask you a question. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, you want?
Yeah.
What's a Valentine's Day that you remember? Like that was like, yo, this was official. Whether you did something for somebody or they did something for you.
Where I'm assuming it's a good Valentine.
Yeah.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
Yeah, good or bad.
Y'all got time?
2013,
Whoever wants
good
to
year
start.
for Valentine's
10 years
Day.
ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
10?
10 years
Explain
ago.
it. Get into detail with it.
No, she
Oh, yeah,
said
2013 was a
2013.
good year.
What happened? Let's hear the details.
I went to work. I came home, bunch of flowers, shoes. At that time, I was like a big Aldo bag type of girl. So
Okay.
like Aldo bag, candy, and I was a big wash and set mommy. Dinner. And he's always been a pleaser, so I had a really good night after we came home. And that was it.
We
Like,
got
it
announced
was-
So where is he today? Word.
I think I got 2 kids.
Damn.
He is a pleaser, for real. He's pleasing too.
Where is he being a dad?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Like
Right.
that's not my bot, but hand in my
Circle.
Whoever next.
Yesterday was like one of my like best Valentines.
Wow.
No, but it wasn't. Okay, so here's the thing. And this is something that we actually had a discussion about. We're not the type of people that need gifts. We had this discussion. I'm not a person that I need gifts in order for you to like show me that you love me or appreciation. I love spending quality time and intimacy. Like those are the one things that
That's
I
what's
need.
up.
Like I don't need you to be here with flowers, but the fact that you want to take time out of your day to come see me
Agreed.
meant a lot to me. So yes.
So we know your love language.
Right.
Quality time.
Quality
We know
time.
It's
Yeah.
like
Or
quality
physical
time
touch.
and
Shit, niggas
touch
gonna
and
make time if it's
you know
possible.
what I
Mine
mean?
too. Quality
I'm
time
not
and
the
physical
girl like I
touch.
need a bag and like shoes. Like that's not.
I agree.
I'm like that, but I definitely remember who doesn't get me a Valentine's Day gift.
Agreed.
That doesn't sound like you're really big on intimacy and
No, I disagree. I disagree,
And
Jay. Hold
quality
on. Hold
time.
on. Don't try to play me. Hold on. I feel that I am so modest and when it comes to like gifts and stuff. Like I like them because the thought, right? But be on the phone with me for 2 hours. Like I prefer that.
Right.
But on days where they're designated, at least on a commercial level, for you to have you have an excuse to kind of like pour yourself out into somebody. I feel that is the perfect opportunity for you to do something nice for someone. Whether it's gifts, whether it is a date, which is somebody who likes quality time, they would like that. I am not big on gifts. Like yes, I like them, but I prefer other things. It's just certain days, Valentine's, birthday, Christmas.
Step it up a
like
little bit.
I will remember. I will remember if you did nothing.
I don't really care for Valentine's Day. I agree. Like, I don't really care for the gift giving part.
Right.
But do something in gesture or make me feel like you at least noticed me in this day, and then I'm good. My birthday, you gotta go hard. Because I feel like by the time Valentine's Day come, Christmas or New Year's or whatever, my birthday in the beginning of the year, Valentine's Day is right after. Don't expect no pussy from me. That's just how I feel. Like,
Wait. So you're gatekeeping the pussy?
Not gate.
For
it's mine.
for
I can do
Valentine's
what I
Day?
want with it.
I'm not saying that, but gatekeeping means that you're not having access to it because at any point in time,
If I was giving you ass prior to, and we was hanging out prior to, and the one day that's about love, where you don't have to go crazy, but you just got to make me feel some type of special, and you don't even acknowledge me in any way, shape, or form, then you don't deserve my cat. Like, that's just it. Like,
that's understandable. The way
you
you
can't
explained
even
it.
say Happy Valentine's Day, send me a little flower or something. Like, nah, that's whack. That's whack.
Like, I'm just thinking of you. Yeah. Like,
Okay,
that's whack.
so,
What about you, Juan? I want to hear everybody's stories real quick.
Valentine's Days, I never really gave a fuck.
You should.
You never had
a good one?
I had a good one, but it was me doing stuff, not things.
I was about to say that.
Does it not feel good to give people stuff?
I was the one giving.
Hold on.
Like,
I think that's where the
girl never
common
went to that
misconception
Valentine's
comes
Day.
in.
I've got
No, I would love
Right,
to know
so
if
the
that's how you
it's not
feel.
that memorable.
You don't have one that was like, yo, damn, that was like good ass Valentine's Day.
I still was the one giving though.
So the
Is she
spring
with you
here,
today?
Like it was. Like what you mean? Like the one I remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about it.
All right, so like
She down the block.
most of my Valentine's
No, she
days,
is, though.
all
She's
of
in the
them
cabinet.
actually,
She's
I
in
was
the
the one
cabinet.
giving though.
yeah.
So it's not that memorable. I had fun or we had a great time, but I didn't get nothing that I remember.
What you got?
Just sex, hotel, sex, flowers for her.
Who got
like,
the hotel though?
me, I pay for it. Like it's me doing all the work.
That's
me
the
doing
point.
all the courting.
It's hard to have
So,
a
yeah, I had
memorable
fun,
thing
I enjoyed it,
if
but
you're
it was-
doing the
I
same
did it. So,
thing
like,
every year.
I get that, but
I'm
I
pouring
definitely get
myself out. No one's pouring into me, and most.
But
men
is that
have
only
as
on
an issue
Valentine's Day?
Where it's poured out.
Or is
poured
that
out,
regular?
poured out.
Is that only
I would
on
say that's-
Valentine's Day?
No, we asked about Valentine's Day.
We just
It's
talked about
definitely
Valentine's
Day. I get that.
Other days where I had great moments where someone poured it to me.
And was this
Valentine's Day.
and like this term of you not getting anything, is this like the consecutive of like the past 10 years, or is this like 10 years ago?
Right.
Like, because I would say younger girls don't understand the logic of getting a man something and making them feel love.
Right.
But an older girl between the ages of like 26 and up, I feel like she understands the value of I like this man. I'm going to do something generous for this man as well.
Right.
Like what?
Just anything. Like if it's Valentine's Day.
like that,
no, I'm
son.
saying like
That's
Valentine's
why I
Day
want an
comes.
example. Like,
It's a really good
Valentine's Day
process,
comes,
but I never seen
Valentine's
it
Day
in practice.
comes, buying you a cologne, like let's say anything, like, I don't know, maybe you play, Call of Duty, and maybe I could give you a PS5 card or some shit.
Just a girl expects something. They never.
You know what?
That's how it is.
Bro, they
I
give
feel
pussy.
that that's
only
that's
right.
not. I feel like even not like anything tangible. Honestly, I feel like that could be the perfect opportunity for you to write your man a letter. Write him a letter.
That's cute.
Write him a
That's
letter.
cute.
A letter.
Wait,
like,
man,
look, that's
Like
selfish. That's for you. He don't
To
want no
pro-
letter, really. Like,
I know you disagree with Mel. I agree with this motherfucker right now.
It's cool to get a letter for her to
Yeah,
give you
no.
emotion and read it, and you understand your girl a little more. But he don't want
no,
that.
not
That's
a
something
letter
that
for
he
you to
wants.
understand.
I don't want no
me.
fucking letter. I ain't
That's what I'm
reading that
saying. Nigga don't
shit.
want no letter.
I don't know. I
That's-
think
that's selfish.
I
That's
would
selfish.
love a letter from my man where he's like professing
A letter
his
would be
love.
selfish though.
That's you and your emotions.
But you wouldn't
Give him
appreciate
somebody-
it.
That's expressing your
I don't
emotions.
give a fuck about your emotions.
No, but look,
He's
you
just
gotta
like,
understand though. He's damaged
I don't want no
goods. So you
pussy.
gotta-
I don't.
Let's hear
No,
him.
I'm saying if you're giving someone a gift, it will be for them. That's not he don't want a letter.
I don't disagree with him.
He don't want a letter.
I mean, I've given gifts.
I don't
Like
want a letter.
You don't want a
anti-gifts,
letter,
but I just
and you don't want to know what she's expressing
just
to you.
saying the
Or
sentimental
you don't want a
value.
letter for
She's saying
Valentine's
the
Day.
sentimental value.
Just
And I don't want that on Valentine's
If
Day.
it's not about, she just saying you can ask for sentimental value, meaning that you can write a letter as sentimental value to show your love and
but not as a
appreciation.
gift though. That's
You
not
want
gift,
a
though.
letter and sneakers.
Well, maybe you guys wouldn't
no
want
letter
that
at
as a
all.
gift, but
Listen,
that's not everybody.
Niggas is tired of this
There
shit.
are other guys that would appreciate that.
Who?
I'm not saying I wouldn't
Men-
appreciate a letter. I'm saying I wouldn't appreciate a letter
you know
as
what
a
it is?
gift.
As a gift.
No. I wouldn't appreciate a letter as a gift on Valentine's Day.
Hold on. Yo, she's trying to give you mail, my guy. Just take the mail, bro. That's it.
I'm good,
Y'all
bro.
are balling.
Don't listen to him because he's sad. Don't listen to
Yo,
him.
us niggas is fed up with this Valentine's Day shit. Y'all don't get
I
us
could
nothing.
tell there was so many. You know
Yo.
when you go on the
y'all
DM and
bitter in here.
all the little
We
posts,
bitter.
they didn't want nothing to do with it
Y'all,
today.
y'all sick of it.
They
He's like,
wanted
yeah,
nothing
they're
to
sick
do
of
with
it.
it.
Why?
Because you just had a Valentine's Day, you didn't give him nothing. He gave
But
you
he was,
something.
but she had a good Valentine's Day with receiving nothing. It was about the sentimental value of her spending time with someone and connecting with somebody. She
But he's
enjoyed
not here to
that.
tell his story.
But look, if he-
how you know he enjoyed it that much?
If you still, she did, he got new. Y'all never did that before, right?
First
Till
of all,
yesterday, right?
Call him right now.
I know.
He had a good time because anything new.
I know
told
for
me
a fact he had a good time. That's one. Two.
She rocked this world. No Michael Jackson, nigga.
Yo,
No, but like.
How do you know not getting him a gift and he still enjoyed it? How do you know
She
that?
said she didn't know though. That's
I
okay.
didn't
For the
know
first
we
time,
weren't
though,
gonna
bro,
meet
that's
up
not bad.
in general. So like, I can't buy you a gift thinking like, and also putting pressure on him. I just met you, like you gotta come see me. Like I don't know.
How long you known him?
Like if I've known him, he was
How long y'all been talking? How long y'all been like?
Right.
like 2 weeks. It's like fairly
Let me ask you a
new.
question,
Alright,
right?
alright,
If you
But I
met-
knew him from my childhood. Like
Let's say you met a girl in December, right? All right, December. Let's say you met her like right after Christmas, right before New Year's, right?
yeah.
Let's say I met you right before Christmas, right after New Year's,
Okay.
or right after Christmas, whatever. And we've been talking, we've been chilling, we probably gone on a date or two or whatever the case may be. Never boinked, never did none of that,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Boink is crazy. Boink is fucking
Never
crazy.
boinked,
okay.
never did none of that or whatever.
Kristen
And then I hit you up like, oh, hey, what's your Valentine's Day plans? And you say, I have none. Like, we don't confirm that we're each other's Valentines, but I say, hey, come over. Like, I'm a cook. I got some wine. Like, come hang out with me. You wouldn't appreciate that because you had no plans anyway.
That's tough.
You wouldn't connect. You
Hold on,
wouldn't
hold on,
enjoy
wait.
that.
and you didn't get anything. Like
Hold
we're
on,
not
wait.
physically
There's no-
giving you
This
anything.
is my question though. It's at my house. I'm cooking.
No, I invited you.
Yeah.
That's
She
great.
doing all
That's
that.
great. That's great.
fire.
I'm getting something. I'm getting something
But
that I
that's
want
what
to.
happened.
I did that.
That's what she did.
Alright,
I
alright,
cooked
So
and all
you
that
have to
stuff.
respect
But
that.
y'all like,
Alright.
you didn't get him anything. What the?
You see how the
Hold on.
Hold on.
I cooked.
She didn't say that.
When he
No,
comes
she
over,
didn't.
I
She
cook.
didn't.
But I don't consider that a gift. I'm sorry. Where I
No,
come
it's not
from,
about a gift. It's about a gesture.
that's
It's
not
about the
gift
gesture.
giving.
But you guys
Where I
asked
come
what did
from,
she
that
give
is our
him?
culture. Like
so
when
I
you
said
come
I cooked
over,
him a
like
meal.
Right. You gotta eat. Right.
it's not like I don't consider that like, oh well, that's something that like to me, like how I grew up, like you're
All right, so
supposed
my
to do
question-
that. Like if you guys came to my
Alright,
house, like
He's supposed to
I'm
have
cooking
food on the
anyway.
table.
All right. I understand.
You Puerto Rican? huh?
Yeah, Puerto Rican. That's how I grew up.
Makes sense.
Of course.
All right, so that's a gift.
Like
But any girl who invites
that's
you
not a
over,
gift.
any girl who invites you over,
That's not a gift. That's not a gift.
Wait, let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. So you telling me a girl invited you over, cooked for you, and did not serve you?
Right.
No.
That's not a
She made
gift.
you go make your own
How
plate
dare she? No, I'm talking
In her house?
in her house. That's
No, I'm just
crazy.
saying,
Well,
if she
some
did
people,
serve
some
him-
guys
And he had to eat
wouldn't.
in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Right.
And she gave you a plastic fork.
If she doesn't give you China, she don't fuck with you. If it's not actual place that have to be washed, she don't fuck with you.
I don't consider that a gift, like cooking.
No, that's not a gift. It's not a
Right.
gift. That's not a gift.
The
Right.
gesture is the
It's a
gift.
gesture. It's tough
The
though.
gesture is the
Right.
gift.
That's my-
So
that's my
even
love
when you go
language.
to like
Acts of
family's house or friend's house and
Right.
I have women cook for me.
Yeah, you-
Like even if we're just cool,
You feel it,
right?
yeah.
You still feel
I
it.
cook for you.
You've cooked for me.
I
I'm
cook
never
all
like.
the time.
I'm never like.
What's your address?
Like even if it's grandma, if grandma
It
serves
doesn't,
me,
yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
still
matter.
feel
It's
it.
the
Yeah.
gesture. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you're always appreciative because that's not something that's gonna happen to you all the fucking time when no one has a tie to you other than you're cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if you're taking it a step further, that you're doing this as like an audition for a potential whatever's going on further on down the road.
Right.
Right? So if you're having that done, that shit feels like $1 million. You're sitting there, the plate comes to you in front of you. Hey, are you thirsty? What do you want to drink? This is what I have.
know,
And it's
but
like,
That's what
oh,
I'm saying.
shit.
The
Let's
actual
go.
form of gift does not have to always be in the sense of something
a
given
materialistic
to
thing.
you.
One to the
Yeah.
ladies, 0 to the guys.
Right.
No.
Yeah, because I have to break that down to you because you did not
What?
understand the fact
Because
of
I said letter. You took it all the way letter. You said
You didn't want that.
No. He was right on the line. You're giving mail. You're giving mail. No one wants mail.
I feel like-
If I got home and mail was given to me, I'd be like, I couldn't wait
I feel
to
like
see this mail.
we gotta normalize men giving to women and women giving to men just as much.
Right.
Talk your shit.
Just like equally.
If a girl
So
wrote your letter,
if
would
I
you
go-
actually read it?
Of course I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
I'm not reading that.
I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, I read it. That was good. It was really nice.
It
my
reminds me of that
God.
episode from Friends where she like wrote him a letter and he fell asleep.
He read it like he read it.
I'm like, I would not want to do that to anybody.
I'm not reading that fucking letter. Like, get out of here. What are we talking about?
Like 5 pages of how much I love
you
you.
could have told me this shit. Why the fuck did you write it down?
Nah, fact.
You know what?
Text me this shit. What the fuck?
Yo, I am so glad.
But you wrote a nigga a letter before?
I did.
She did it
She writes
yesterday.
letters.
What was his reaction?
She loves
Did
writing.
she write a
I
letter
wrote
yesterday?
letters.
That's
How
a
long
good
was the
crap.
letter? 4-page letter?
I'm ready.
2 pages. But I was in a relationship with this person, and so like
So it was all positivity and love.
all
and,
positivity, uplifting him, the things that he like sometimes corrected me about that I would be like gully in the moment.
So
but it wasn't just a letter. It was like a letter.
So I'm asking you, so
I
do you
made
admit
him-
those same things in person? Like when y'all talking? Or you just only admitted it in the letter?
Those are things that I had only put in the letter at that point.
It would have meant more if you did it in person.
But I'm sure if they had a conversation after, she still will piggyback behind the letter.
I'm sorry, his reaction was really good. But it wasn't just the letter. It was letters,
Please fix your
shirts.
face there.
It was a letter, shirts, and at the time it was like the LimeWire phase and stuff. So I had burned the CD with all his favorite music.
Wow.
So,
All right,
like-
so that's different. That's
See, but
different.
you
Puerto
yeah.
Rican. Now you
Yeah.
added
The
to it.
letter
Now
was
you
added
added
to
to
it.
it. Neither?
Neither.
So basically, y'all saying the letter was the least
You don't want to
noticeable thing.
Like,
It didn't even
Nah.
I'd
matter.
rather us go out to eat and sit down and actually talk.
Facts.
But
Like,
even if we don't
don't
go out
be-
to eat, let's do an activity.
Well, even though
Let's make a
like that's
moment.
like
I'm
literally.
saying the letter was like I'm kind of scared to say this in person, so I'm going to write it in the letter.
I could get where he's coming from, where it
let's
sounds
talk.
like it's more
let's
like
have that real conversation.
Listen, next Valentine's Day, I'm gonna tell the dude the day before Valentine's Day. I'm like, listen,
I'm writing you a letter.
race me down the block, and whoever win, pay for dinner tomorrow.
That's fire.
That's cheating. That's
fire.
cheating. That's cheating. You be like Miami. I can't do it.
Race me down the block, and whoever make it to that point first, that's who pay for dinner tomorrow. That's how my next Valentine's Day going.
I like that.
That's so funny.
You mean whoever makes it
All right,
last, right?
I think men just don't like to read. That's why they don't like
Men
the
don't like
letter.
what?
They don't like to read. That's why they don't like the letter.
No,
Men don't like to read.
It's giving
need a
attention to
picture
shit
book.
that doesn't
They need a
matter.
picture book.
He don't want to read. He's like, dear, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time reading some shit for no fucking
Dear
reason.
Jay, he
You
gonna
know
be like,
what?
beautiful.
So if a man wrote the letter, you would like it?
I love letters. I wish I'd lived in a time where letters were a thing.
Listen,
you
I'm like,
have
if a man write me a letter,
I'm crying.
I'm practicing his signature.
Yup.
If a man write me a letter, I'm practicing his signature, and I'm a left.
So my question is when you guys get like statements from the bank, are you reading all the fine print? All the letters that you guys love reading.
Nah,
But
that's
I'm gonna
clear.
give you a book.
You are
Yo,
just beating
Jay,
around the
Jay,
bush.
you shit out of that shit.
If
What
you
you
can't
talking
read,
about?
just say that. If you
Hold on.
can't read, just say that.
First off,
He's damaged.
first off,
He needs more love.
I'm saying.
So if he send you a long text message, that's the same thing as a letter?
I will accept the long text message if it's filled with the same type of sentimental value, but I guess the letter
Hold on, so
has
just-
more like.
since it's 2023, if he sends you an email, that's hot.
Like-
You hot? Oh my god, I'm so wet off the email he sent me.
Don't ever email
It
me.
might
It's
be
probably gonna go to my junk
a
mail
little
anyway.
That's a
sexy. I
fact.
don't know.
Listen, I don't know. I feel like
It'll be a change from like all the
gotten
DMs.
letters in different contexts and even every.
All right, so y'all believe in soulmates?
In what?
Soulmates.
Soulmates.
No.
I do.
No.
But I don't think a soulmate is somebody that's your sexual
Explain what a
doesn't
soulmate is
necessarily
first,
have to
though.
be your sexual.
All right,
like
so,
a sexual
that's a
partner.
better question. What's y'all definition of a soulmate?
I don't know. I think a soulmate is probably somebody that definitely brings you happiness and joy, and you feel like you can't like see yourself in life without them. But I don't think that's necessarily somebody.
Regular love, though.
But no, but I don't think that's somebody that
That's not
always.
just regular
He's like,
love.
that's too much
No, because I feel
responsibility.
What makes it different from
Like, I'm not
regular
Spider-Man.
love?
I feel like I've loved a man, but I don't think I've ever thought a man that I was sexually, dealing with was my soulmate. But I believe that like some of my homegirls definitely my
Met their
soulmates.
soulmate.
Like I definitely can't see my life without some of the women that I have in my life. Like I would never want you to not be here.
That right there. That right there. That's so true.
I'm just saying, like I don't think your soulmate necessarily has
You're
to
not
be a
gonna want to get
sexual.
my answer, but I'm gonna stick
Oh my
quiet.
god.
What's your answer?
Nah,
bro?
that's that. What's your definition of a soulmate? You know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
I used to think that your soulmate was supposed to be like the opposite of you, like the person that kind of like you know how they say opposites attract, but I think that like a soulmate now that I realize older, it's somebody that has the same alignment with you spiritually, like mentally. He's intellectual, emotionally. I think like a soulmate is gonna kind of align with you, and with that alignment, you grow. I don't think like, it's not going to be rainbows and butterflies. You're not going to always love me. We're going to like probably get mad at each other.
That's like regular love.
Like,
I agree.
but a
It's like
soulmate
regular
is
love.
gonna like literally stick by you, not judge you, and like really want to work that out. If you're aligned,
love.
with all those things, yeah. So then,
That's so cute.
and then this
I
guy.
let that go because he.
Yeah, you might as well skip me because let's skip me. Yeah, nah.
So pessimistic.
I feel that soulmates are a thing, but I'm not fixated on the idea that soulmates are one person.
You got multiple soulmates.
No. I do think you can. I think that we are so many people in one. I feel like there's so many versions of ourselves in different phases and different times. We grow, we evolve. And I also feel like, especially if you're brought up in like a bicultural home, you have different views on different things and different aspects, and you connect with people through certain things that you wouldn't connect with people on this side and stuff like that. So I feel that, yes, soulmates are real. I don't think that just because you felt like you fell off with your soulmate, that you could never find true love again and feel that same feeling and feel that same excitement and feel that same, like, I think it exists, but I think it can happen over and over,
With
like more than
multiple
one
people.
time.
That's like the expression, like falling in love with like life, just fall off.
So what if like the lucky guy got two soulmates?
No, wait.
No, you said you believe in multiple.
Wait,
So what if
not
hold on.
simultaneously.
I think it's
No, you can't do that.
What do you mean I can't do that? I'm so anti. Okay, let me.
Wait.
Viral.
Wait. You
I'm
believe in
very
that? Hold on,
much
wait, look.
monogamous,
Wait,
and I
but
believe.
look
But I do see where he's saying a man could be in love with two women at the
You
same
believe
time.
that you could find a soulmate, lose that soulmate, and then find another one, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if you find that soulmate before you lose that soulmate?
No. No, Stephanie, no.
What?
That's a good question.
No,
though.
it's not.
I understand what he's saying
Hold on,
though.
That's a good
you want me to help
question.
you
I
out?
mean,
got you.
there's a lot of different ways
Because
things
you
could
could
go.
meet your soulmate and not be in a relationship with your soulmate,
But,
and
like,
then meet someone else, and they could be your soulmate as well. So you're
Right.
saying
Like you could be married and that happens, and then you like
People
find
do that all the time.
No.
I'm sorry, honey.
Go ahead.
Okay.
She's about to faint.
She's how you doing?
I feel like this is what one of the reasons I'm so like jealous. Like I'm a jealous, territorial, possessive lover.
Right.
People say, "Oh, you're not supposed to be possessive of your love." I'm possessive of my love. Like I fucking love you and
You're
your
gonna wind up
mind.
on that fucking Oxygen channel talking
Can I
about how
have
you
a little
poked up this nigga that's out there and cheated on you and some shit like that.
No.
Thank you.
Listen. First of all, I rebuke that because I cannot afford to get cheated on. Like I already been through that, and that. Oh my god, you ever seen Skinny Nat? You ever seen Skinny Nat? Yo, Pencil got more meat on that than Skinny Nat. No, for real.
That's great.
So let's say you're in love, right? Mm-hmm. Madly in love with this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's doing everything you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would it take for you to be in a relationship where he has two women? Like what would it take? Or you think it would never ever happen?
He would have to die.
Wait, so you'd rather lose him?
That ain't never
He
happened.
would have to
Morto.
die. And I hope he has life insurance. I hope that I'm his beneficiary and the children. I hope he has a will and a trust fund. I will organize everything as he had wanted it. I will literally die and not ever
Why
remarry.
are you so possessive like that though?
I just
Like,
am.
you know, like we only here temporarily. You don't
Nah.
own people.
Listen,
Well,
I
you
feel
start
like
talking like that.
No. But listen, this is I believe in the afterlife. I know what you believe in. Don't interrupt me. I believe in the afterlife, and I feel like so I'm gonna die first, and then I'm gonna have to see you on Earth, just traveling happily and frolicking with somebody else. And then when you die and you come up here, what you think?
Jealous,
Yo, bro.
You think you're going to heaven with that?
Jealous with Jesus. She's sitting there toxic with Jesus. This is
You gonna
fucking
be saying on
crazy.
heaven's porch.
She said, "Girl,
So you saying afterlife meaning like when you
He's bugging
die,
off this shit.
when you die, you mean that you still gonna see what?
I believe this.
You think the movie Ghost was real?
She's like, I make all the pottery with this nigga. 100%.
What?
No, I feel like if I'm up there and I see some funny shit down here, that's why I always
You
used
not
to,
gonna be up there
How you
talking about
gonna
if I
see
see some
it?
funny shit down here. You down there? Let me know some funny shit
Now
up
you gotta
there.
chill. You
Like-
gotta chill.
I didn't even see that. You think you got a globe
like I already
like
told
Miss
my,
Cleo?
I already trained my sister, and I said this on Toxic Talks Tuesday. I said at my funeral, if you ever even so much as hear a whisper, like she would want you to be happy, no. No,
That ain't her. That ain't her.
Let this.
That ain't
let
me.
she's saying this
So
out
wait,
loud.
so-
This is crazy.
No.
So if a man wanted an open relationship, like
He could want it with the next bitch. Oh my god.
It's all right, honey.
Listen, I agree. Open relationship, that's a dub. But if he
that's
died,
not happening.
he could definitely move on. Like, I'm dead. Like, I'm gone. Like, I'm here.
so if you're
No.
married,
I have no problem
so
with
if
you
you're married
moving on.
and your man dies, you're not moving on. Like,
No, I'm not. I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
So you're not
You're
getting
alive.
boinked at all.
You're alive.
Well, that's
Right, right.
I've been
Not
celibate
never
for
again.
4 years.
There's people that have
And
never
it
like
was
moved
never
on.
over.
You've been what
and
for
it
4 years?
Celibate.
why?
What that mean?
Why?
That means
Who says
That
spell
mean
that?
that's not true. Wait, why do you kids do it for a certain time? Ain't
And it
celibate when you
wasn't
wait for
because-
marriage?
No, celibacy is when you
means
choose
not
just
to-
not
to
to.
have
I've been
Yeah.
celibate for 2 days.
Don't get shit, King. I'm proud of you.
If that's what you want to chat about,
joking, I'm joking.
then.
I know that
He said 2 days.
if the love that I have on this
I
planet
feel you.
is strong enough that, like, honestly, even if I think my man would want me to move on, I don't see.
You don't know.
myself
So how can
doing
wait?
it.
My question to you is: how can you believe that if you believe in multiple soulmates? How can you not want
I'm talking
to?
about.
How can you not want to
I
move
believe
on with
in
somebody
multiple
else?
soulmates because
You
I
can't
believe.
possibly believe in multiple soulmates if you just.
If he die and you like, nah,
It's
nah,
never
it's
happening.
quits. It's
I go to-
over.
I go
believe in
to
multiple
that
soulmates,
tombstone and
but
hug it every weekend.
I also believe in commitment, and I'm serious. I'm not afraid of commitment.
How
But if he
committed are you
dies,
when
then
he
there's
died,
no
though?
commitment.
There's another form of commitment. We can send you there now. It's with
If
a jacket.
he's
It's all nice.
dead, then you fulfilled your duties. to
The
his
lines is
commitment to
blurred
him.
a little bit.
No, for me, it's black and white.
So if,
It's like-
let's say you.
Not even till death do us part, to infinity and beyond. That's how I see.
So you
it.
only
like
believe in
yo,
one
man,
soulmate
this
then,
is crazy.
because you
Yo,
can't
spit
have
on me.
multiple
Stop, what the
soulmates
fuck?
if you believe in
feel like you're
to
right, you're
infinity
right.
and
You don't believe in
beyond.
multiple
You
soulmates.
can't.
Another
Let me
clip.
fucking laugh. I'm sorry.
Spit on me.
My bad, bro.
I'm writing your name on a piece of paper with my last name. Stop spit on me.
So let me ask you a question. If the man, let's say if the man you dating now, right, that's your soulmate or whatever the case may be. What if he comes to you and say, listen, I met a woman that's also my soulmate too.
Facts.
Like, granted, I don't know. Like, how you gonna feel? Because you agree that he can have multiple soulmates.
Let me tell you something just to answer this, Tiff, just real quick. Any man.
This is crazy, bro.
Any man.
She got the Timbs on.
That's what it is. It's the Timbs.
No, wait. That is dealing with me right now. Knows better
PSA, y'all.
than to ever.
Single her out.
Ever.
What?
I'd rather him make up some bullshit excuse that he had to go find his freaking long lost cousin in Madagascar that's being human trafficked. Like, come up with some shit. But don't come to me with that shit.
Like,
Don't
yeah.
come
This is
to
why
me
she
with
likes to
that
write.
shit.
You see how imaginative she is?
So you feel like you own people.
Yes.
Yeah, but I also wait.
Yeah,
when
but-
I'm in a relationship,
You own that
I
guy.
also feel like my man owns me. Like if I'm in a relationship, my man says, take that down, don't post that, that's it. And no questions asked.
I can understand that logic. That's not owning you though.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like,
I feel like that's owning.
No,
I feel
owning
like
me
that's owning.
and
Like, if
having
you telling
and me taking your word into consideration as my man is a
Right,
difference.
right.
You don't own me because I will break you up. But I will definitely take
sound like
what
she
you
be
say into
fucking
Yo,
consideration.
Sasha be fucking niggas out. Crazy.
What you say? What you say?
I'm just saying. Like, tag me.
It's the way you say it, like, nah, I'm not feeling that. Like, take that.
Like,
Ooh,
yeah.
I'll consider that. But like,
But
if
you
I
feel
get
like you
dressed and
say-
you like,
No,
take that off right now. Excuse.
Like, yeah,
You
nobody's
see how you say
gonna
you're
understand that.
considerate? For me, it's not a consideration. My ex, all he had to do was look at me, and I knew he didn't like what I was wearing. There's no questions asked because he matters to me more than anything. If
You
I'm in a
was gonna try.
relationship, that's just how I move. But because I move like that, that's why I have
expect-
certain expectations. Because you're not gonna find a bitch like me.
Hold
You're
on,
not.
wait.
That's very controlling.
But you truly don't believe in more than one soulmate.
That's
You
very
don't
controlling.
believe in it.
I do because I feel like I
God.
had a
Extremely
soulmate. It
controlling.
didn't work out.
Awesome.
Things like
I guess you believe in a sense where like if you and a person is over with, then the next person you decide to deal with can become your soulmate.
correct.
Like,
Thank you, but
That's
not.
crazy
that's not
though,
a soulmate,
because
though.
again, if you're already
That's a
on a
good
point
relationship.
where you believe on something metaphysical, something outside of yourself, you're already past the point of what we already know. You're already past that point. I'm not even gonna go there because I'm gonna get in trouble. And I got these two next to me.
God?
Nah, these two.
Oh.
I have to believe in that for it to be an issue. So what winds up happening in this situation is you already believe that there's something bigger in that case, in a relationship between you and one person. If you say that you can have that with multiple people, at that point, if you say that once you die, it's done, how do you know that you've come across your actual soulmate or someone you're supposed to?
This is why I don't believe that a person.
With.
This is why I don't believe that the person that I'm dating, that I'm having sexual intercourse with, could be my soulmate, because I feel like that can evidently change so much. So I feel like, because I don't know, like my homegirl's been in my life for 10, 20 years. Like I feel like I have soul ties with them more than I do with a man.
But have you ever been through something that could have broke y'all?
What, friends wise? Of course. And if we get back, that's how I know it's real. Mm-hmm. That's how I know the placement of you being in my life is real, right? It's permanent. Because I know for a fact that like a man is not gonna give me as much grace as my homegirls is gonna give me. They not. Like
that's
it's just not
true.
It's just not
They're gonna
possible.
love you when you're broken, when you're
come on, like the minute he find a BBL baddie is over for me. Like come on.
But then is he really a man? You know what I mean?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Like if you have to superficially leave the girl that loves you, and you because she's a BBL baddie, you leave.
So
like,
all right, so
we leave men for niggas with more money. So what are we talking about?
So if he leaves a woman for whatever reason in his head makes sense, he's not a man.
So physically,
she didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
She
said BBL baddie. She said BBL baddie.
He just said I don't
shout out
want to
to
be
the
here
BBL
no more.
baddies.
I want to be someone else.
That is shallow. If you love somebody and you with them, you leave me for some BBL. Like no, like that's
but to leave someone, that's the main thing. It's not that it's somebody that's already. It's just somebody walking around. If you were already with someone that you love, you care, you admire and adore, and you leave them because they got a bad
something else that you thought is better, that's fucked up.
So once you're in love, you can't never leave. That's what I'm getting from
It's not. That's not what she said, though.
Here's the thing: when you're in love, that will dissolve with time, with bullshit, with drama, with bills, with stuff. The commitment is where the work comes in. Like, even though I don't feel as infatuated and as excited about you as I once did, the commitment part, the hard work part, the relationship part is working through it despite that. Because you're going to have the lows. So once it's at the lows, then you're going to just go and find the next
she looks better. I'm going to leave. Right.
Listen, there's a saying in Spanish.
You're going to go through the same thing with them.
I'm going to say it in Spanish and I'm going to translate it. Escoba nueva, barre bonito. And that means that a brand new broom sweeps pretty. Let me tell you something. That broom that you had there for 2, 3, 4 years, that's all shoveled up and that has all of the freaking like dust bunnies and stuff just caught up in it. It's not going to be the same as if you go out and get a brand new broom. Yo, stop. Blah, blah.
No, go ahead, finish. I'm waiting for you to finish, homie. Go ahead. You finish.
It's easy to start over with a new broom. But you made a commitment to that broom to work through it. Because guess what? You guys aren't the only ones that fall out of love. We fall out of love too.
All the time.
If a man left me because he wasn't happy, if a man left me because he wasn't happy or he wasn't satisfied, that's
I'm making
fine.
it normalize when you're not happy or when you don't want to be
but that's not what I said.
That's it.
That's not what I said.
It don't matter the reason why. It don't matter the reason why.
There's certain things that are non-negotiables. There are certain things that are your boundaries. Like if you're getting abused or if you're getting cheated on.
No matter what. You can't tell me why I want to leave. You can't validate my feelings. I want to leave. I don't care how you feel.
But why?
I want to go.
But why?
It's all for me to decide.
No, it's not for you to decide.
What are you talking about?
Wait. If we're married.
What are you talking about? I decide when I want to stay or leave.
You're not going nowhere, ball and chain.
No.
You're there.
Sit here.
No.
Right here, you sit.
No.
Hey, where you going? Hey. Like you do to the babies and shit.
There's a
Hey. ¿Dónde tú vas? Nowhere.
Boricua power.
Sorry.
I feel like if we're in a committed relationship and we've been together long term, I deserve a reason. I deserve a why. I deserve what?
Listen, I'm in between because I feel like
you could leave
we could feel justified to want it, but that don't mean that it's necessarily going to be given, and we're not owed it. Like we're not obligated to it. We feel like it's definitely justified. Like I want one. Like I absolutely want one. But if a man don't give me one, he's not obligated to give me anything. Especially if he's not my husband.
What if he give you one of your own? You just
sometimes we want.
But that's just like.
Because if a man tell me, listen, yo, like
you're never gonna like the answer you get. That's the point. The answer you get is not gonna be satisfactory.
That's not true because some things people probably feel like they could fix. Like if a man say, "Oh, I don't like your attitude," or "I'm not feeling the way that you talk. You talk too aggressive." Maybe down the line, I may soften up a bit. Like I didn't even probably realize I was so aggressive with you. Like that's something that I feel like I could.
That's if it makes sense in your head. What if the reason is I just want somebody else?
Then hey, I
That's
cannot
honestly, that's most of the time.
That's
Like
most
most
of
of
the
the
time. I was
time,
gonna
that's
say
what
that.
it is.
Right.
And you
I was
just
gonna
have
say
to chuck it up to the game.
Hold on.
But and you know what?
That's it.
There have been instances that they leave and don't tell me nothing, which is fine, right? You don't owe me, and I'm not gonna go looking for an answer. But do me a favor, don't come looking for me 6
You
months
believe in
later.
ghosting.
And they
Talk
always-
about what type of
Hey,
ghosting.
run it
Ghosting.
back.
How you doing? I miss you.
One thing they're gonna do is
For
run it
a
back.
reason, I didn't press you. I didn't press
You
you.
clearly believe in ghosting too. You over there like,
Nigga, I am drunk.
Wavy, he's a wavy.
I have two things that are super important.
Thank you.
One is that
Is that-
old Spanish saying,
What is
I'm tired of that shit. Right?
With the
Because
new
we
broom,
always
old broom.
replace brooms.
Thank you.
Facts.
When the broom's
And a
done,
new broom-
you gotta get the fuck
a new
out of here. 'Cause I
broom
need to be able to
sweep way
clean.
better than
Spanish
old
people
broom.
be wildin'. Island people be
If I
wildin'
had
with
a
their
lot
old
of
ass
money,
sayings that make no
I'll buy a
fucking
new
sense.
broom
I'm
every
tired of
day.
that
That's
shit.
why I got a Swiffer. I don't got a broom.
See, exactly.
So I don't
So
know.
now she just up that
That's
bitch. That's the BBL. That's the Swiffer, right? So that's
BBL
one.
is not
Two.
Swiffer.
Two is that more
The Swiffer is really small.
When we want explanations for the things that are done to us, it's never literally 100% what it is, right? We're never gonna like the answers we're gonna get. Oh, I thought she was a baddie, so I went with her. Oh, I really wasn't fucking with you because you snore when you sleep. It goes vice versa, men and women. You're not gonna like whatever fucking mundane ass reason they choose to sit here and up and leave. So looking for an explanation for shit,
I agree.
absolutely.
No, I do. I
That's
do
right.
agree. I agree.
It helps with clarity. Like some people want clarity. Some
Closure
people-
is a waste
No,
of fucking
closure and
time.
clarity
No,
is not the same thing.
That's
though.
that's a
They're
fact.
not.
So
That's
understanding
100%
difference.
correct.
You can't debate that. Oh, closure. I don't want closure. Clarity and closure is two different things. I
If
want
somebody
clarity.
asks us
But
for
clarity
it,
could
that's
bring you
one
closure.
thing.
Clarity
That's what
can,
you mean.
no,
Clarity
clarity
can
can, it can bring you closure, but that doesn't mean that clarity will bring me closure.
That's
I just
a
need an
fact.
understanding. Like communication and comprehension is not the same thing. Just because you
Ooh,
communicate,
yes.
that doesn't mean you comprehend well. So it's not the same thing.
Talk about it.
Oh my
She
god.
sounded like she was waiting for a podcast to talk this shit. Comprehension,
Guys, I want to hear from.
These 3-pointers are crazy right
Shit.
here.
No, that's Ash.
That's
Ash is the one that was
Oh,
talking
damn.
too much.
Down.
Damn, he said, don't let him talk to you like
She
that.
said, I want to hear from.
She said that's
And she was,
We
she
went
was
through so many
sure.
topics. I'm not
Nah,
even
we
sure
did,
which one
we
to
did.
No, but I
start
wanna
off
hear
with.
your-
Let's go, let's
listen.
go.
Try you be the first, yeah.
Why y'all want to hear the guys? The guys need to talk. We'll get
Nah, y'all stay talking.
Nah, because Jay a little pessimistic about shit. I don't
I
know.
ain't pessimistic. I'm
waiting for a
factual.
top-
I
I'm
100%
waiting for
sit
a
in this
topic
place
where
called
he
reality.
say- I'm waiting for a topic where he say, nah, you know, that's cool. That's nice.
He don't agree. He don't
He
agree with
does.
shit.
He does.
Bullshit, I
He
agree all the
does.
time.
He seems like he
does.
like, no.
You're not
fuck
agreeing
that
with
shit.
agreeing.
I'm not a. You got right. I'm not. No.
So he's not a feminist?
I am
Hold
a
on,
feminist.
let her talk. What you
Yeah,
got?
I don't know what
What's
the
the
we
topic?
gotta
We
give
gotta
me a
equality
question.
between the sexes.
All right, so
Go ahead.
What?
I
I'm
believe
not done
equality
with this
between
one,
the sexes.
but I'm gonna wait to talk Talks Tuesday.
Wait, you're not done with who?
No, stop. Go ahead.
So my question is, how do you feel about home wreckers?
Oh.
What is a home wrecker?
So-
You gotta
Alright, so-
describe-
That's a great
I
question.
can't wreck nothing that's already been
Let's
wrecked.
define
No,
it.
yeah,
Let's
no.
define what a home wrecker
Oh,
is.
There needs to be a home in order
I
for
feel
me
like
to
a home
wreck.
wrecker is somebody
If
that
he-
comes
if
to
he
your home
seek
and
me
starts
out-
messing things
If
up.
he seek
No,
me
hold
out
on,
and he
you
didn't
gotta-
say no, that shit was already wrecked before I even took
Bro,
my
she
car
fired
there.
already, bro.
Make sure there's a home
Oh,
to
yeah, but you right.
That home was already wrecked.
Let me
Facts.
ask
They
you
call it
something.
regular.
It's all right. I didn't I say I was like she gonna be the one. She
Yeah,
gonna be
give
the
her-
one.
she works from home. She don't do much.
Give me a laptop. I'm the type of I be having mad meetings. Chill out.
So what time?
But seriously,
Five?
how do y'all feel about home wreckers? Like, cause like some women get a bad rap for being a home wrecker, but I feel like it's not only on the women. It's like
What is a home wrecker?
Right.
So
Yeah,
what
that's
is a
what
home
we're
wrecker?
asking.
Right.
You want me to answer it or?
Yeah. What do you get like?
I want to know every definition. Everybody definition.
So, all right, so my definition,
Right.
my definition of a home wrecker would be someone who infiltrates in the situation and then come back with the like steal a man or a woman from someone else.
Okay.
That would be a
That's
home
a home
wrecker.
wrecker?
That'd be a home
Oh,
wrecker.
okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Like she know you in a relationship but she still come steal you from that situation and now you.
I mean,
What do
she-
you mean still? As far as like, oh, he leave his family and everything and just
Or
with that
he
person?
Yes,
just
yes,
in-
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. If that's what that is, my father, you let her home wreck the home, nigga.
And I'm
Who hurt, bro? Who hurt you, bro?
Well, who's supposed to start with that?
what you think a home wrecker is?
My definition of a home wrecker is somebody that that breaks into your home and start wrecking things. Breaking up the TV.
I love the literalism there. I love it. That's
what I
super
thought a home
literal.
wrecker
Let's go.
was.
So that's not a burglar. That's not a
Is it
burglar.
that fault or is it shorty fault?
It's honestly both. But
Okay.
I'm never blaming the female. I'm gonna blame the person who had the foundation. Like, you feel me?
The commitment,
Or if you
right?
made your dad happier than your mom did.
Bro, she was just a good time, bro. She probably did though too. I ain't gonna say my mom's is all the way there. Official. My mom's is aggressive, bro. My mom's is aggressive. My mom's used to be wild.
I know your mom was wild.
Yeah, she used to lump them up a few times.
That's a good woman. That's a good
A
woman.
little happier, but
Not a good woman.
nah, bro. At the end of the day, it's on both parties. If you not happy there, just tell her like, yo, we gonna have the nah-mean with the nah-mean.
That's still a home wrecker though.
Can you explain
No,
that?
it's not.
Wait.
At the end of the day, it's both parties,
So
bro.
she's still gonna be considered a home wrecker.
She will be considered a home wrecker, but I feel like a home wrecker is if a man is married and a woman pursues him and he says, I'm married, I don't, and she continues to try to pursue that man. I will say that is a home wrecker. Because if a man is married and she tries to pursue him and he welcomes her, she is not a home wrecker. A man who says, I do not want you and you continue to pursue, you are then a home wrecker.
Wait, so if he never agrees, then that makes her a home wrecker.
If she continues,
Once he agrees, like let's say she continues, then once he agrees, then she no longer a home wrecker.
she's not a home wrecker then because you allow that
So
woman to
all
come
home
to your
wreckers
home.
turn into not home wreckers.
No. I agree.
I
with
don't.
you.
That's an old school
Up
term.
until
Nobody says
that
home wrecker.
point.
Right.
Listen,
I
but
just
that
think
means
that she's a
never,
bitch.
If she's never a home wrecker if he never
She's a
agrees.
bitch, not a
that
home
means that
wrecker.
she can't wreck it because she
Shut
never was
Oh,
she never entered into
I
the
feel
home.
the same.
So he has to agree to let her in for her to actually become
Right.
the home wrecker. She could be a whore and a slut possibly, but a home wrecker.
I'm sorry.
listen.
I'm going to advocate for the horse and the sluts.
have a
I don't like
story.
your tone and the way that you said it.
I never blamed the other side. I blame the person because at the end of the day, you
Agreed.
chose. You feel
I don't
me?
believe
Right.
like there's a
Niggas
home
is
wrecker.
grown, son.
That's a fact.
People are only gonna
You don't
allow
believe what in a home
what they deem
No such
okay.
thing,
And
right?
if you
It's
deem
like
that
it's
to be
all the
okay,
person
then that's not a
themselves,
home
right?
record.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
a piece of ass you wound up getting, and you decided to sit there and fuck off whatever you had for that.
I used to think that way.
If you gonna do your thing,
But
bro.
no.
Oh my
do your
God,
thing.
nah,
But
let's
if
hear
you
this
fucking
shit.
Not for
selling
nothing.
in the shit when you just leave your whole side and just that's outrageous to me.
But what if it's happiness?
Yo, listen,
there?
my situation, bro, a lot of people don't know. I was staying with my father and his girl at a point, and then she told me I gotta go, and my father was like, "Yo," she said, "You gotta go."
That's
That's OD.
I remember that.
Right.
That's OD. And I didn't realize how I got older. Like, yo, my father violated, son. Because
Right.
if it was my fucking
Child.
Yeah.
my bed, on the other hand,
Yeah.
I would have
Like you
What?
kick rocks.
Nah, that's a
I
dub.
know, right.
That is a
You get
dub.
out.
You get what I mean by the
Yeah.
bed thing, right? If I was in his shoes.
had his bed.
I have
He's so
I mean, there's already a saying
didn't.
for it, but he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make a new one."
If the bed was over there, if it grew on that side.
You feel me? So when he
No.
did that, I got older and I realized, like, damn.
I
But I don't blame her. It's him, son. Like,
It
what?
is him because at the end of the day, it's not. It's their home and it's your son. So why would you choose both of those things?
Right.
You would choose
Right.
one coochie.
He violated?
Over, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Say wavy father, you violated. No, he gonna watch this.
She's like, don't get me in no drama.
He gonna be looking for you like, right, young lady.
Don't tag me. I spoke to my father about this, and you know, he started crying and shit, but that wasn't enough for me. I wanted to cry.
Hold on, wait,
blood.
what do you want?
Bro, I was 16 years old, bro. I went. My childhood was
that day.
crazy, bro. Yeah.
No, I feel you.
I was
OD.
renting rooms since I was 16, still in high school, bro. I was,
Yeah, I don't like
I was,
that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
All right, show
I
me
could
the
have
camera. I'll
turned
say
any way,
it.
but I turned the right way.
Yeah, say it.
They
say
said,
it.
now let me
She's
say
gonna
it.
Look.
You violated.
You gotta say wavy
Wavy
father
side.
violated. You gotta be
Oh,
specific.
you soft.
This is how
I
it's
say
supposed to
you
be.
soft.
Wavy. Nah.
Wavy form, you violated that.
That's crazy.
That's my friend. Don't do him like that.
We didn't say all that. No one said all that.
That was like
You see how it turned out, though? That's why I used to be mean.
you
I didn't know
used to
what
be
love
mean.
was.
You seem
All
kind
of that stuff always
I
goes
say
back
me.
to your childhood.
I disagree. I think you seem so
Yeah,
He's
sweet.
nice now, but he
I feel like you're
was.
so
He had a
gentle.
When did you meet
a
him?
very deep time.
Yeah, I'm so.
I met you today and you was mean.
See?
Today.
I'm joking.
I'm about to say I got that a little bit.
Hold on, you feel like I'm mean?
A little bit.
How so?
I don't know. Like
got a little spice
Maybe,
on him.
yeah. I think it's just that you're so nonchalant. You might come off as mean.
I hardly spoke to you like that.
I feel
That's
like
mean.
when you were speaking in general, you could just tell how a person like you know.
You think so?
A little bit.
It's that Brownsville shit.
But I don't think
It's not even that, bro.
now, like older
No,
than
you're like that, though, bro.
You was like that.
I mean,
though.
Yeah, you are like
You're
that.
not mean, but you just be on something like fuck that
Nah,
shit.
you're an asshole. I
See,
told
when
you
you're
this
not-
multiple times. Yes.
Yo, he the type, he won't chase a girl.
You
He
did
won't
know
chase
how
her.
you tap that window downstairs.
for real.
I'm like, why the fuck you tap that window like that?
What's wrong with that? So you won't cook for me?
But what the fuck's wrong with
I'll
this
cook
nigga?
for you still.
What's wrong with that? A girl can't chase
Either
me?
way.
A girl can't chase me? There's something wrong with
A girl could chase you. That's not mean or not mean.
No, that's how he is though.
If
He
you
want
a
me if he
dude-
like a girl or some shit.
That's
He
cat.
want-
That's
He's
cat.
like he's.
That's cat.
I'm not
That's cat.
chasing
That's
no
weird.
man.
That's cat.
Yo, the
I'm not
other
chasing a
look.
man.
I'm not chasing no man. What you
feel bad for the
mean?
women.
I believe,
you.
I, for
Yo, the
real,
other
I
day,
believe,
so with
I
y'all.
believe that men innately
He's different.
like to pursue.
Yes.
I feel like that is a masculine trait.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna hit you on camera, Jay.
Wow. Every topic.
I'm trying to get it to happen. So it's like-
I'm not chasing that man.
I really like
If
if you're the type of man
already spoke what she said
that
on
want
me.
to, if you're the type of person that want a lot more than you actually do give, it's a little
That's totally
disgusting.
different from what he's talking about.
Like
talking about
if,
in the-
or if you need it first, if you need a girl to like do something first for you to like budge and make a move,
I'm talking about in the courting process.
So how-
I'm not
Okay.
just sitting here
Okay,
chasing you down,
Yeah.
hunting you down, giving you
So how
flowers,
now?
taking you out, spending all my money, doing all this. Then you say, okay, we could date.
But you know what I
I'm not
tell
doing
men
that. I'm not doing that.
when
I'm not doing
girls
that.
But
when
that's
girls
the
make
thing.
y'all
I
go
think
through
that's
that.
already dating. That's what a lot of people don't understand.
Men just giving.
When
No.
girls make y'all go through that, when y'all just dating and y'all giving and there's no reciprocation, I want y'all men to know that they don't like you.
That's why you have to try to chase me a little bit.
They don't like you.
That's
no
why-
girl.
that's why-
They
that's
don't
why-
like you.
All right, that's why
I gotta stop
you have to
drinking.
kind
I
of
missed
chase me
it.
a little bit.
You see what I stopped?
No, but it's
That's
not
why.
chasing because if she
I'm
likes
not
you,
gonna lie, I
you
did
want
too.
her
You're good,
after.
man.
The
Don't worry about it.
reciprocation is gonna
Right.
be
You didn't hit
there.
me. I mean, we're
But
doing great right now.
No, that's
because she don't like you, she's expecting you to do more, give more ahead of
That
time,
would
and you
never
feel
be
like,
me.
damn,
That would never be
like
me.
this is
See?
a lot.
That's okay.
That would never
Yo,
be
he's
me.
And
different,
that's
bro.
okay. But
This man say lovers, this
But
should say
that's not
fighters.
chasing. But that's not chasing a woman. Like what you were explaining earlier when you
Right.
said that you were taking her out, doing all that stuff. That's already the dating process. Sorry,
Right.
sorry
Correct.
to
You
break it to
already
you.
have her
You
attention.
already dating
You have
her.
her
Sorry.
attention.
Now it's your job.
Yo,
It's crazy to me that she not giving you no play.
No, mine being different. Different is not like
No, but
Like
you
you're
are
dating.
you know what I mean?
That's
Chasing
what I'm
means that
saying.
you're not giving her, she's
I
not
agree
giving you
with
no
you.
play.
Right.
And you
I
like doing
agree.
the extra mile, going
Right.
mad hard.
I feel like-
That's chasing.
Like she keep W and W and W,
Right.
and you like keep going for her, going for her.
Bingo.
That's chasing a
There
woman.
you go.
And
Yo, Mills.
everything you were doing, you're dating her. That's literally what you're doing.
What makes you happy? What makes you smile and stuff?
right now.
Because I don't know.
a lot of things make me happy.
Like,
What's one of the
Actually,
things?
one of the things that make me happy is
besides the ass.
And gifts,
I was
because we
never
know
even
you
gonna
like
say that.
gifts.
I was never even gonna say that.
Maybe a
One of the things that made
Rolex.
me happy is seeing my thoughts become reality.
Okay.
That
See,
makes
it's
me
all
happy.
about him. What about like
What? No.
right,
How's
what-
that about
Let
me?
him,
No,
let
what
him
about-
finish. Let him
All right,
finish.
yeah.
How's that about me?
Let me know.
That's what makes me happy.
All right, what's something? All right, lovers. What's something that somebody can do that will make you happy that you'll be like,
Like
Yeah,
like
but
lovers,
It's
yeah.
easy. All right, something that somebody can do to make me happy. That's
you
what
know
we spoke about,
what?
catering, like
Oh, yeah.
I said, I like to be chased, whatever. If she catered to me, that's kind of me feeling like she chasing me. Like if she served me food, I like that.
I'm so sorry.
That's
what?
You're so fixated on the serving you food. I'm
No,
sorry,
we just
females.
he asked me an
Y'all
example.
not
do you say
serving
thank you though?
the food?
After?
Like, I don't
No, I don't take you as that.
You don't take that as a
I say thank you every time. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I have
I'll
never
do a lot for
cooked
you.
the
You never
juice.
say thank you.
You do a lot for me?
Mel,
No, see?
Jay.
What do you do for me? See that?
What's wrong, baby?
Let
bro?
me tell you
What's the
something,
difference?
Mel.
See,
I have
see,
never
see?
cooked for somebody in my life. Not my brother, not my cousins, not my man. I have never cooked my father. I have never cooked for somebody in my life that I didn't serve them their plate.
Right.
I don't understand. Let me tell you something, and this is not a pick me. I'm just literally confused as to why that's such a moving gesture for you. And I'm appalled because maybe it's cultural.
It's cultural.
Like Steph
It's
said.
Nah, but y'all culture
It's
OD,
definitely
though.
culture.
Hold on.
No, you know why?
I'll cook,
like that.
and I make sure I serve everybody.
Because you're in my home. You're in my home. You're not gonna go through my cabinets, and get my plates.
My mom from very early on, granted, I had the blessing that my parents were married for 20 plus years. I was able to see it.
Oh, Tito.
But
The wrong phrase. Absolutely the wrong phrase.
No, but I'm saying it.
so my mom trained me even from when I was like 6, 7 years old. Like when your dad comes home, you got to bring him his chanclas, his slides.
For real?
For real.
Wow.
That's a Colombian thing. That's not a
That's
Puerto Rican
wild.
thing.
That's
Nah,
wild.
yeah,
I would not do that.
that's
Get your
tough,
own damn
though.
slippers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck I look like.
If I didn't get home and everything, I'd be mad.
I'm gonna finish that shit at you.
What else? What else you gotta do?
So when my dad is finished eating, my dad was so awesome. So he really wouldn't like let us do it. But my mom, like she would tell us like, don't let your dad put the plate. Like take the plate.
So just because you've been doing it for a long time, that don't devalue the gesture though.
Right.
But my dad has a bad thing. He has so many girls that I feel like my dad didn't want to see us like, you know,
do that.
But
like I said, I don't think that's a bad thing though. Like the same thing, my mother was with my stepfather for a long time, and the same thing, my mother always served my stepfather. He always took his plate. Always. No, but what I'm saying is no, it's definitely a great gesture, and but the thing is, I agree. Like I feel like anybody who's ever cooked for me or whatever has always served me a plate. I've never seen, even in like a black family type of vibe, like they're serving you like type shit. Like I don't know, like I never seen where black household you go in their pots, like you can't even
I've always been served by the person who cooks.
Let me ask you a question. Ask real quick.
That's hospitality. That's the thing. That's what you're supposed to do.
That I've been
you like when somebody serve you? Is that okay too, or you feel like since you cook, you gotta serve too?
Nah, if you cook, you gotta serve.
No, if I cook, I feel like I serve. But I feel like if I decide to cook and whatever reason, the person that I'm in the house with says, nah, let me make your plate.
She serve you?
Like if the person I'm in the house with say, nah, let me make your plate. You've been already served. I would like them to make you too, but my thing is to always serve.
The fact of being served.
Hold on, wait. There's a difference. Like if you do something, someone else should do something else, right? So like what I would do is like my daughters are big on cooking now, right? So if they cook, I'll occasionally jump in and I wash the dishes, or I have the boys wash the dishes, right?
Of course.
So you take different jobs.
Right.
But the cooking is also serving. You have to serve. Like I cook, there's rice, beans, there's chicken, bang. I'm like, yo, here's your plate. I might say something crazy, like good job coming downstairs, nigga. Here's your plate, right? But that's my it.
Like we all do work. Like
I have never in my life.
Like, I dated a lot of men who cook. I dated a lot of men who cook and who actually serve and bring me my plates. And I'm the same thing. Like I'm either washing dishes after, or I'm in the kitchen with you while you cooking, and then I wash dishes, make you drinks while you cooking. But I date a lot of men who cook for me, so that's just
honestly, I do too. I used to have a lot of men that cook.
Yeah, sometimes I was just saying off camera. Sometimes I gotta cook, I gotta serve and wash the dishes and wash my son too after. One time I washed the dishes and my son at the same time. In the same sink. Like, fuck it.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Was it the double sink or you did it all in one? Like, no.
Who in New York got
I don't got double sink. Nah, a lot of people though. But I don't though.
You're on the counter.
No.
So I had little rice and peas in his ass as I was washing them.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? You got washing the sink before? Everybody got washing the sink.
Everybody got washing the sink.
Everybody.
You think they still do that now?
Yeah.
My mom does wash my kids in the sink.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, my mom just had a baby.
That's
my
not
brother.
crazy though?
Nah.
My mom just had a
All the
baby.
benzene, all that shit being there?
Why you automatically
You
put the
disinfect your sink
That's
with
supposed
Cloro.
Some
Come on, the sink is never clean. All that
sorry.
stuff that being there.
No, it is. When you
Yes,
clean
it
it
is.
well,
Bleach.
it is.
It's done.
Jesus. All right, guys.
And never mind you, they never call it bleach. They always call it
All right,
Clorox.
so why we don't brush our teeth with Clorox then?
You're
Because
bugging.
that's your
What?
body.
No,
Right then,
wait. You clipped after that.
No, this was water the whole time. I don't drink.
But you said you was drunk.
Exactly. So which is it?
He's crazy.
Like,
I
which
remember
way?
that.
I joke a lot, guys. You're the mean one, and I'm the nice one.
Facts.
Yo,
You're very mean.
You're getting aggressive. Can you tone it down, please? Thank you.
And
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
you telling me that I'm getting aggressive? Hold on.
And you stepped on my foot about 3 times. You got on Tim's, I got on socks.
That's a choice that you made when you took off your kids. I don't see nobody else with their socks on
You
except
definitely
you.
said, I feel like I'm home. And then kick
I'm
off.
chilling. You literally called you sweet. How you calling me mean?
Yeah, but look how you coming though. Look how you talking to me.
Because you call me mean, so now I'm triggered.
You triggered early.
Yeah, since early.
Yeah, but I wasn't mean.
I'm gonna
you were mean.
Don't worry about it.
You mad aggressive. Aggressive is me.
I'm not aggressive, bro. I'm not.
No, of course not.
You're aggressive too. I don't know why
Who's
you.
aggressive?
Yo,
What
thank
the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
Now I'm playing with you.
No, he's like, come on,
No,
you did not help yourself at all.
He's literally
You did
like
not
that.
help
I'm not
yourself.
like that. Don't listen to that bullshit.
Yes, you literally like that.
Like, do you enjoy being the little spoon?
Huh? The little spoon?
That's so
Yes.
cute.
What is that?
When you're-
You don't know shit. What's up with you?
The little spoon, I'll be happy to explain what the little spoon
Yeah, explain away what the little spoon is.
She must be a little spoon.
Because I love being a little
I love being a little spoon.
So the little spoon is when you are the person who is getting cuddled while you're going to
Lo
sleep.
suave, no iba tanto.
Who the fuck?
So the big spoon would be the person behind you when you're going to sleep. You know, like usually it's the girl who's in front of you and you got them all cuddled up and then you fall asleep like that. But
so she'll be the little spoon.
Yeah.
The girl is usually the little spoon.
You cuffing them and
So do you enjoy being a little spoon? Like she behind you and she like cuddling with you.
So to be a little spoon, you gotta fall asleep or just that they cuff you?
No, they just cuddling like a cuddle.
Usually
like
it's just a cuddle.
Like
I don't do the cuddling shit. If I do it, relax.
You're so heartless.
Why relax? Why
You don't like to cuddle?
No, let me tell you something.
Everybody loves to cuddle.
You telling me relax?
I do the cuddling thing, but only for a little. I don't do it all night. I snore the loudest in the world, so nobody wants to be next to me. Two, you hear my nose? This is my. I'm stuffy. 29.7. Nobody wants to be next to this. And the cuffing shit, you be on my arm and fall asleep. How my arm fall asleep before me? No. No, real shit. So that color shit.
Like, get your big ass head off me.
Yeah, your shit is.
So you never been a little spoon ever?
I don't recall.
I don't know what. You don't know because it's lit over there.
Tell him.
It's lit over there.
You a female, of course. Y'all
No. But there's men out here being the little spoon. There's men out here being the little spoon.
Most times I'm the big spoon.
Yes.
Like majority of the time, I'm the big spoon.
Yes.
But the rare occasion,
I want to be
when I'm the little spoon. I need that.
It doesn't have to be all the time. What the fuck?
I'm into trying new things.
See, like,
I want to feel vulnerable sometimes. Love me, goddammit.
He ready tonight.
Don't write you no letter.
Giving.
Fuck letters. Nigga, I want it. Spoonie.
He's like, cuddle me.
Cuddle me. Let me be the fucking focal point of the cuddles.
I'll be
Me,
lucky if
nigga.
I'm even a butter knife.
That's my sister, y'all.
He did, bro.
He wasn't down there.
Who that?
You can put that lunchbox on the floor. It's not.
Oh, thank you.
It's nothing important.
White ass orange shirt.
I
sweater.
didn't pay
You
much
gotta do
for it.
better, bro. You never was a little spoon ever?
I don't recall that.
You know, she was middle school.
Hold on, wait.
Nah, I'm married. Let me go on this. I'm just looking at the conversation.
No, I said
What the fuck?
Yo,
my question.
I'm out of here.
My
What?
last drink.
You gotta
My
get
question
about.
was, do you enjoy being the little spoon?
Oh, the little spoon. I was thinking
You never been to middle school?
He was a real strong
like, damn, my boy really had a rough fucking life.
She was about to look in that camera one more time.
I'd be like, yo,
Principal.
You never been to middle school?
so you like girls
like-
you?
got all these
That's what I'm saying. He didn't know. We had to teach him what a little spoon was.
I took a little spoon.
I don't know. I like to be.
Y'all like that though. Y'all like to be held.
Sometimes, yes.
Whisper in your ear like, you so fine.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't think I would like that. I don't like
That's
girls
valid,
touching my
bro.
butt.
No.
But that's not a part of it.
That's nothing to do with your butt.
That's totally
Me
different,
being a
bro.
little spoon, I feel like my masculinity is down.
I'm touching your butt. If I'm
That's why
cuddling
I
you
don't
for
do
sure.
it often.
Right.
I feel like I'm
I
gonna
definitely
maybe do
might
it if
grip
you're
that thing.
sick. You're in a vulnerable state.
If I'm sick or if I'm about to die, you could do it.
Bullshit. Now I asked you about Little Spoon and you was like, fuck that. I don't do that shit. And
I
you said it
know.
with mad head bobs. I don't do that shit.
Why you don't like
Every topic got him this hype.
Listen,
Every time.
Because they can't protect me. I don't protect
You know
them.
what?
No, imagine, bro. Imagine on a little spoon, we fall asleep and somebody bring it in the house.
But where the fuck is that happening? That's statistically not possible. What's that happening? Out of your mind. What are we talking about?
Shaking.
Hold on.
I'm aggressive.
Hold on. Let's take it down. It's not about wanting to be the little spoon. It's about I'm always the big spoon. Sometimes I want to be the little spoon.
Nah.
That's really what
So
always
sometimes
wants to be.
sometimes you're the little spoon and you don't
that.
even know it. Like if you laying in the bed on your phone and she like jump on your back and just wrap her legs around you, baby, you the little spoon.
Fire.
And that's heat.
He's a
Alright,
fire.
but you're a little spoon for how long?
For as long as
Until
I'm
you
wanna be
wrapping
there.
around you, right?
You
I'm
don't wanna
gonna be
show you wrap
there
around
all
you?
day.
Huh?
You don't want to go to wrap around you?
With her legs?
Everything.
But honestly, I feel like a lot of that.
No, I agree with him.
Of course.
I agree with him.
If y'all laying in the bed, right? Her arms and her legs is wrapped around you. You are a
Okay,
little
I feel
fucking
like
spoon.
little spoon is when my patata is touching your bum, and then my leg is wrapped around you, that's little spooning. I feel like if I'm on you, if I'm on top of you, that's not little spooning.
If you laying down, right, and you just like on your phone, and I jump on you and I wrap my legs around you, you a little
spooned.
You being spooned. You still cooped. Like you still under the wing.
You can't get out.
So my ass is to your vagina.
Still there.
Fuck out
That's
of
what I'm saying. So that's what I consider little spoon. When the man's ass is on the girl's vagina, right? So when will I do that? First of all, not often. Secondly,
I don't give to men. That's why.
Why would you? That's what makes him happy. That's what makes him happy.
Stop. Let me talk.
I'm sorry. She aggressive.
Because it ain't me this time.
I'ma just stare at you with my mom's Puerto Rican eyes. And she told me that.
Let me clarify. Watching this podcast and sucking her teeth.
Disgusted at him.
Let me tell you. Dare you disrespect me like this?
Yo, my man Mal's a king. Don't be talking about my man Mal like that.
Stop it. I feel like Mel, let me tell you something.
Me wanting something is disgusting, right?
I'm
Like,
jealous,
it's
right?
crazy, right?
No, you saying that women don't give? That's disgusting.
No, this conversation I had, a lot of the conversation we've been having, been men just giving.
What? We
just explained to you like 50 different ways that women give things.
Trying to read.
You know what's your problem? You keep getting women that don't give to you.
Lettuce and pussy. Come on, this conversation.
Let's talk about serving food for like 30 minutes.
But you just said certain food ain't shit.
He said we only give.
That's what she said.
Nothing though.
That's what she said.
That's basically nothing.
I didn't say nothing. I said
It's the norm. It's normal.
Right, so that's still not giving nothing.
But it's something
you give
to
it
you.
something normal, that's
but
nothing.
it's something to you.
Right.
If you don't receive it, then it's not normal to you, brother. I'm lost.
I understand that. But in her mind, it's nothing to her. So she's giving something that she doesn't really care about.
Right.
So no, give him something that you actually care about to give.
When I said that, it was just basically like don't accept the bare minimum because there's like billions
That's
of
what I got
bitches.
from
But
that.
you know when we talked about
Billions of
giving
bitches
gifts,
that are
right?
gonna cook
We
and
talked
serve
about
you.
giving gifts when we originally spoke about talking about giving gifts. You said give a man a gift that he wants.
Yes.
Now, if cooking for me is normal, but you don't give bitches who cook for you, then clearly I'm giving you something. It's a gesture. So why would it now be nothing because I do it all the time, but you don't receive it all the time?
All right, so
why not?
Eggs are mad expensive. They're like $10.
All right, so then
Girl, you gotta go to a different neighborhood.
Right.
Get your ass.
Shit, I live in Queens. I'll be like, oh, it's nothing.
going above and beyond for your man. That's more. That's more.
Okay,
That's more what I mean. Then
I feel like I have to redeem myself with Mel. So let me tell you something. My man really wanted the PS5. My ex. This was when it was sold out. This was when it was like
Valentine's Day or regular day?
No, before when it was just when it had dropped and like it was just sold out everywhere. Like you just really couldn't get it. You couldn't get it on wait list for like it was just sold out everywhere.
No, I honestly, I'm not. I want to hear the rest of the story. Talk about the PS5, boo.
I went and found out that when you're in the military, I'm sorry, I'm like, I don't know if I should be saying this.
Gatekeeping.
When you're in the military, you get priority notifications on the release date. So
are you in the military?
I'm not. So I found out who I knew that was in the military. Mm-hmm. And I contacted them and I passed them an extra, like, yo, I got you, you got me. Just let me know once because they already had the PS5 anyway. And I know this because they were also, I did it for my son first, obviously. But
obviously,
the reason why it never went through, why I didn't move forward with it, wait, Mel, don't laugh. Right before
I think she did it.
No.
She did it.
I was in touch with the guy and everything. No, I found out he was cheating.
So wait, hold on.
I found out he was cheating. I found out he was cheating. So we couldn't get
Angel Martinez, hold on. So you did this for your son first? So you did it for your son first? So you got it for your son first?
I did, but he was locked up.
Your son or him?
Both.
What?
Both.
What?
They were both
He was
doing
locked.
That's how
Real time, all day.
For the PS5 while he was locked up?
He didn't ask for it.
Wait, what?
I just know
I'm confused.
He been talking.
How did he cheat if he was locked up?
You missing out something.
He could cheat. He could.
How you cheat? How you cheat? You locked
You gotta
up?
get the details.
Dummy.
Hello, you gotta get the details.
Dummy.
I'm confused.
I'm still appalled that he wanted a PS5 while he was locked up. Like, that's crazy.
I'm appalled that you wanted to buy his ass a PS5 and he in jail. How he gonna play it?
He was locked up. It dropped. He came out.
How long he was in there before it dropped?
Oh, so he can't.
It was bullshit. It was like 7 months.
So
That's not bullshit.
Wait.
7 months of your life, you never get back. That's not bullshit.
Wait,
It was COVID. So like he was supposed to be doing months. And then he got caught because of COVID. So
I know you're never gonna go to jail. I am just not gonna talk.
Wait.
Right.
A day is
It's kind of going far. I asked you basically when did you go above and beyond for a man?
Okay, I was
You
making
didn't
minimum
get the
wage.
PS5, so that don't count.
Okay, no, but
It's the thought that counts, man. The fact that I went ahead and I was trying to pay some extra money on the side for some military to go ahead and come
You
do
didn't
some
do
shit.
it. Has nothing.
I will say this. I have
outta
bought in
here.
a guy's sneakers. I went like
That's above-
shopping $600,
that's regular.
$700. No, that's not above and beyond. I mean, that's not regular. That is above and beyond. That's $600-$700 out of my pocket, which I take care of the home by myself with my son.
Question.
And I'm doing it for you. That's not nothing to
What's
me.
your cash
So
app, baby?
monetary. So
What's your cash app?
You want
It wasn't even that.
Wait,
So
you
like
want
if-
my Cash App too?
You don't have
Wait.
kids.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So the amount of money you spend.
No, it wasn't even
Let me
that.
get my question out first. So the amount of money you spent determines how above and beyond you
No,
went?
above and beyond is that when I'm out doing what I'm doing, shopping for me and mine, I'm thinking about you. Oh, I he needs this. I saw he would, he might like this. I'm gonna get these sneakers for him, babe. Here, this is what I got for you. That to me is above and beyond because you don't have to tell me to do it. I'm doing it for you, and I want you to appreciate that.
So let me steel man Mel's point because I feel like everyone was kind of like,
We
railroading
didn't
him.
get to say what we went above
Right.
and beyond for, so everyone.
That to me is above and
You guys
beyond.
wanna do
I'm
that
going.
first before I
I'm
steel
going
man?
out.
I'm a steel man.
That is going above and beyond.
I'm a steel man his point. I think the point that he was making, right? That he didn't articulate the greatest because he was in his bag,
Mm-hmm.
right? The point
It'd be
is
like that.
when it comes down to things, it does sound a lot like there's a lot of giving of material and less giving back. But we see it as, and this is where I would turn a little bit more on the other side of things, where I don't think that most women care materialistically what they get. Not most. Some do. And a lot of those people are the most vocal, right? The vocal minorities usually take over majority of everything, right?
Right.
So it could be 4 or 5 people out of 100, but if those 4 or 5 people are screaming and the other ones are whispering, you're only going to hear the people who are screaming.
Right.
Right?
True.
So in those cases, most women want acts. You know what I'm saying? Like I made a joke and it was a funny
Acts of
joke.
service is better.
You know what I'm saying? It's a funny joke. If I sit here and I make you a pasta necklace on some fuck shit for Valentine's Day and there's little hearts made out of elbow pasta, it'll seem really stupid, but you know that I put time into it and it comes with a little card or something like that. And then I'm playing with you about it. Like, here you go, ma, I got you.
But
your
that's
gift.
the
You
money
like
he
your
didn't
gift?
want,
That's
though.
cute. It's sweet.
Right.
There's emotion tied to it. There's things behind it. All that shit rocks. But
But he's asking to go above and beyond. So I feel like no matter what women do, it's just never good enough. It's never above and beyond.
Spanish women always be bumping you. Yeah, this is crazy. Give me space. God damn it. And I got hit. That's assault. Yo, so what I'm saying is that when it comes down to it, what you see and what majority of the discourse is what gift are you giving, right? But when it comes to a man, even the basic act of services aren't even being showed or displayed. They're not or what the talk of the town is, right? So a lot of people, because social media is such a big influence, they sit there and they go with that a man doesn't need shit. They don't need anything. And that's why you have so many people now that talk so fucking crazy and blatant.
Okay, so what's considered?
But I don't think that's reality.
That is not
though.
reality.
But that's not reality.
That's not reality.
The reality is that
No, that's just
The
becoming
reality
a podcast.
is that you fucking with a lot of ancient
I'm just saying,
bitches.
the
That's what
reality
that
is
is,
that if
bro.
you're dealing with multiple women that are not doing for you, you're dealing with fuck shit women.
Thank you.
Women go above and beyond. Women go above and beyond all the time. Like,
no personal experience.
No,
I
I'm
was going off what y'all was saying.
well, y'all, I ain't saying motherfucking thing.
I already explained my point of view.
I'm just saying, like, I've gone above and beyond in a sense where, like a dude that I've been dating is sick, and I'm not going over there, but I'm a Uber you something. Oh, downstairs, the man downstairs. That's one going above and beyond because one, I don't have to. I do it all the time.
Right.
Like simple things like that. I've gone above and beyond for birthdays and surprise dinners and all. Like I've done that for men countless times. Like because I'm that type of girl that like if I like you, I'm gonna make you feel comfortable, especially if you make me feel good.
And special.
Like, that's just just said.
And that, that's the problem. They're like, oh, you do it, it's a regular, it's a normal. I don't have to do it for you.
But
that's
like
what you have to
girls
understand.
Don't do it for y'all. What did I say the first time?
Do it
they
for
don't
you.
like
so
you.
appreciate
If girls
that.
above and beyond
So
for y'all,
wait, why don't we
that.
pose the question? If
Appreciate
this
that.
is the fact,
I don't gotta do nothing for you.
There's two women here saying that they deliberately express and give stuff to people. So are you saying that you just have never experienced that?
What do you mean?
Because maybe that's just what it is. There's two men that's pretty much saying like, men do not get
and
anything.
It's like
men
every
do
single
not.
example we give, it's just like still not
So
good enough. So like, what do you consider? What do you consider above and beyond? If I'm cooking for you, if I'm cleaning for you, if I shop for you, if I think about you, if I clear my schedule and make time for you, that's still not good enough.
All of those
that's
things,
not above and beyond.
All of those things, you're not going to hear a disagreement from me.
Right.
You're not. I agree. The problem is something according to everybody on the.
What do y'all consider above and beyond?
I got shit to do.
I already agree with everything because everyone has things to do. Everyone has a life.
Like I'm literally putting that on the side for you.
On the other side of this argument, but I understand the point that they're making when they're making this argument. Because what tends to happen is that we act like if it's not a real fucking problem and don't pay it any mind. But men really feel like this, and that's why you have this entire culture of people talking. Talking crazy. Right? Because there's a real basis for that. It's not out of nowhere. No one's pulling out their ass and saying,
I listen to men.
Bullshit.
But my thing is,
we agree with you. It's real, right? But we do also say that, and it's very real, that if a woman does not go above and beyond for you, she does not like you. You are not worth that energy from her.
And a lot of times you probably were staying around with them.
Y'all will tell us, right? A man will buy a girl a Chanel bag after knowing her for 3-4 months, and we expect, okay, this nigga got money. He can do it for me too. But he don't do it for me.
You don't see a nickel,
that, baby girl. That's just it. You gotta chuck that up to the game. So why is the difference when a girl don't go above and beyond for y'all? Why can't y'all say, you know what? Damn. I ain't good enough. I ain't worth it.
That's why he got touched.
Not from her, maybe from somebody else. Like, y'all be dating higher than y'all supposed to and expect what y'all...
Women do that more so than men do.
True, I'm just saying.
The thing is that we wind up clashing, and all you tend to see is, again, the vocal minority of really fucked up cases. And that's what holds the discourse.
But those are people that live, they live in social media world.
No, it's no longer social media. Now it's our everyday. I see this every day from
social media.
Exactly. Because social media is becoming our life.
One man, what do you mean? Like, what do you see every day? What do you mean? Like, what do you see every day?
Who sit here and put out wild bread, wild shit for women, and all they get is the bare minimum of pussy, no time, attention, or care.
Then they're fucking with the wrong.
That's their fault.
Hold on.
You are a Welvin trying to date a Jada Waiter. You are going to get used.
I'm going to flip what you're doing right now and tell me how fucked up does it sound. I'm going to flip it. Yo, you have kids? How many kids do you have? How many baby fathers? Well, you know what? You should choose better. That's the same argument flipped. I don't like that argument. I don't like this argument. Both of them are shit. Because what tends to happen is that more times than not, we need to have an understanding of what's going on so that either we can fix it or regulate it. One or the other. It needs to change because it can't continue down this road. Because more and more people are becoming detached. Men and women are becoming detached. Right? So if we don't have the real conversation of how we can get that back together to when we can be on a fucking real life fucking thing instead of this shit where we emphasize shit that no one's really doing and no one cares about. You know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, if we have a regular conversation, me and you, or me and her have a regular conversation, none of this shit's ever going to be touched on. But when you look at the overall and you get into a group, all of that shit comes up, right?
True, but people need to date who likes them and date who you like. Don't date the potential of what you could possibly
like. Or how much money he spent on you.
That's the problem. People are not dating for the most genuine, purest reasons. People are dating for materialistics or what they can possibly gain, the gain of a relationship.
Or what you could do for me.
Right. So if you date with pure intentions and if you date in your bracket, like I said, it's Welvins out here with a little bit of coins trying to date Jada Waiters and y'all mad that they not out here giving up no cat and you gotta spend a bag of back to even be a little spoon. And like, come on.
That is so true.
With the little spoon at the end.
I love that.
The point that I'm getting at is you're absolutely correct. That's exactly what it is. You have too many people sitting here trying to date out their range, not understanding that.
So we understand the problem. We just got to get people to do it because that's it. That's just it. Like, people understand what's going on. You just got to do it.
It's their ego. And a lot of people just live by their ego and they just never...
But it's women who understand. Like, it's always good women and bad women. Just
There's
like it's bad men and good men.
There are women that are
narcissistic. Just be choosing the wrong woman because it's great women out here just like it's great men out here. That's it. Like,
it's the same problem on both sides.
It's women who cater to men, who love on men, who appreciate men, who cater to men, who do everything a man requires. And it's the same thing, vice versa. versa. But if you looking for a certain type of person and that person is not meeting that, you decide to settle, you deal, you tolerate shit that you know you don't want because you want a specific person.
Or like how he explained.
That's it.
Or like he explained earlier, he gives and gives and gives and gives and gives. I'm like, okay, at what point do you stop giving? When do you learn that you need to stop draining yourself? Because obviously she's just not worth it. That's not who you need.
And then a lot of the times, I'm so sorry, babe.
No, you're not.
A lot of the times I feel like a lot of the times men do not have a person that they can go to and express the feelings that they're feeling. So a lot of the times, by the time that you feel like you've given more and more and more, you already feel like there's no one that you could talk to that's already like, look, you don't need to do that shit no more.
Right.
And I do feel for men. Like a lot of times when I hear topics like this, I really do feel for men because I do truly believe that men do not receive as much as we would want from them.
Y'all agree?
Well, we never said that we disagreed.
We never disagreed with you.
You gotta listen, baby.
We were. It was the way you were.
Agree that men don't.
I've never disagreed.
You did.
Give me the topic.
We was on the same page the whole time.
Give me the topic.
No, I said me and you was on the same page the whole time.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, like, I do listen to men when they say that they don't get what they feel like they receive. And I've been told that. Right. I've been told that by a person that I've actually been with. So I know that it's true. But it's just like, at the end of the day, it's so many factors that it falls under. It's not just the fact that you don't feel like you're getting it, but also sometimes you have to speak with other people to know, like,
and I've always had conversations with you all the time about that.
They be like, here's the shit that gets me, right? Men get friend zoned, and that's a problem. But if you have a friend who's a female, that's also a problem because then they start sitting there talking shit to you, right? I have female friends, and I'm able to open up to them without a problem. For instance, Steph's one of those friends. I can tell Steph whatever, and I don't give a fuck what negative feedback I get from it or what jokes that come after it. I know that whatever actual advice comes from it is probably the most genuine shit I'm ever gonna get. So when I sit there and I'll be like, yo, I'm feeling like shit. I felt some type of way today. Yo, am I bugging the fuck out or not? Yo, no cap, you're absolutely correct. That's how you're supposed to feel. Maybe you're being a little bit of a bitch. Maybe you need to man up. And I'm like, word, go fuck yourself. But I appreciate the feedback because you know what? If I were to sit here and talk to my mans, I'm going to get a men's point of view. Ooh. But sometimes I need a woman's point of view when dealing with women. I can't ask my mans, yo, what do you think she's feeling? You should fuck her. Good looking out, fam.
We be having these conversations about like how men like when men go to other men, y'all don't know how to respond to each other. Like y'all know how to give good advice to each other. Correct. Like, and it's always good as a man. If you don't have platonic good women around you as a man, you need to get some. To be fair, because we are better friends. Women are better friends.
To be fair,
and literally, I have more guy friends than I do homework.
Men are better at men's problems. If I sit here,
but we're better overall friends. Meaning that if a life hits you and you like, yo, I'm stuck in Connecticut, I need you to come get me. We be like, bro, you really a bozo, and we come in. But I mean, like overall, women are better friends, and men need platonic women as friends, like no sexual chemistry, no nothing where it's just like, bro, sis, fuck you, I love you, like type shit. Like
it's really sad that people have like no self-control and can't have any friends with the opposite sex. Like that to me like blows my mind.
Well, you know what? Sad to say, this is gonna be how we have to.
Like what the fuck? Like you can't have friends.
Back in the day,
because he was mean.
Nothing wrong with that shit.
We're gonna have
he was
to
a little bit meaner.
So we're gonna have to end it there. This was a wild, constructive conversation. Holy shit.
We didn't get nowhere, though.
No. Who said we needed to get anywhere?
You said we wasn't going to get
nowhere. No destination.
I jumped on this ride with no fucking point in going anywhere.
We talked about like 3 things.
Yeah, but that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? There was deep conversation in each. You know what I'm saying? Everyone got the opportunity to go off.
I feel like we were very passionate.
Very passionate. You know what I'm saying? I got hit.
The liquor was passionate.
I'm going to call the cops when we get out of here.
He was not struck.
At the end of the day, thank everybody for coming out. Wavy, Tiff, Nat, Steph, Ashley.
Damn,
you already know. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mel, who hurt you, bro. Sis up in the corner.
Make sure y'all invite us again. Make sure y'all invite us again.
Please. I had a great time.
Come show you.
That's my sister, y'all. Come on here. Come.
Am I on now?
Look at you, Lonnie.
Yo, like, subscribe, share our shit. You already know the vibes. You can check everyone out. Everyone's gonna be in the link for the description and shit. Check out their pages. We appreciate you. 12K, we did it. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Congratulations to you guys.
Okay.
Congratulations to these amazing people here. You guys
Thank you, Who Hurt You Bro, for having us.
Right. Who
It
hurt
was
you,
a
bro?
pleasure.
Yes, always.
All right.